We've known it for some time, but surely tonight is when it becomes official. Inter are destined to finish this season as Italian champions. We have a minute's silence to remember a sporting legend, Alex Zanardi. Early May, match week 35, and Inter know all that's required this evening at home to Parma is 1 point, and they will be champions of Italy.
And Patrick, as expected, Parma are defending really deep in a low block with the 3 centre-back not moving from the centre area.
Barella, and that's Thuram. Easy save for Suzuki.
And Thuram has been on form, lethal the last 16 meters.
Foul by Strefezza on Akanji, a mismatch physically, but Bisek looking for Thuram. Valeri needs to be careful. Parma have somehow kept the ball. Bernabe holding off Sucic. Strefezza now. Still going here, Strefezza. Valeri's got back on side. Good looking ball in. It should be in from Del Prato. The flag goes up, I think, against Valeri.
But this is Parma, Patrick. Solid at the back, and if they got the chance to go forward.
Pastoni. Barella for Dumfries, not far away.
Fantastic ball by Barella. That's an incredible ball, and Dumfries can add these kind of things in the air. He's a superb player. Parma, as shown in the first 16 minutes, are solid and frustrate opponents.
Nice idea by Nicolucci Caviglia. Kanji played it against Strefezza, who's in behind here. He was offside though. Bisek's header clear, not the best. Strefezza, numbers forward here for Parma in wide. Now in to get numbers behind the ball. Mandela Keita finding Strefezza. Unable, though, to link up with Pellegrino. Zielinski's lost the ball. Keita. Bernabe with Del Prato in support. Del Prato. Pellegrino. Big chance. Bastoni. Once had a season on loan with Parma, so too did this man, Di Marco. Sucic. Di Marco. Bastoni. Zielinski for Barella. Sucic. Esposito and Barella! Suzuki is there. The ball caught the crossbar. It was nearly an own goal, but Parma just about cling on to their clean sheet.
Yeah, great football by Inter. Cheeky, quick combination just outside the box.
Zielinski. Bastoni's cross. And Thuram got there ahead of Dumfries but couldn't keep it down. Di Marco pulling wide. Bastoni's cross. Dumfries couldn't hit the target.
And that's a solution. And if you're gonna put crosses in time after time, one of the 3 or 4 players will have the chance. This is a good one, maybe too slow, too high.
Sucic gliding away. Zielinski for Marcus Thuram. It's he who gets the party started. Another goal against his hometown club. But he is Inter's number 9. That's 4 in 5 now against Parma for the Frenchman. And in added time here, Inter on course to bring up number 21.
And he has been in a superb form, the number 9. Sucic serving Zielinski. Jais too deep. And Thuram, wonderful first touch. He doesn't even watch Suzuki. He knows exactly where the goal is. And this is the opening goal for the Nerazzurri. Thuram breaks the deadlock and the party is starting.
In what became a pivotal match for Inter, en route to securing what is surely now their 21st domestic title. And the Meazza just got much louder. That's made half-time that much more palatable for the Nerazzurri. Marcus Thuram with yet another goal in what has been a very productive spring for him. 18 across all competitions, 13 now in Serie A. Inter left it late in the first half, but Zion Suzuki was beaten by Marcus Thuram. And a change to begin the second half. Joan Boni is on for Pio Esposito. Inter have made the breakthrough, now they can enjoy themselves in the remaining 45 minutes. Manuel Pascali, surely from here, it's a case of how many for the Nerazzurri. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, Patrick. Yeah, but Parma are a team that are not going to concede a lot of goals. Obviously, Inter will look to score the second and secure the 3 points. Even the one is enough for them to reach and lift the 21st Scudettos. Boni for Pio. Pio didn't have the chance to impress in the first half.
Akanji's ball forward, good take from Bisek. He was then fouled by Njai. Lovely ball from Di Marco, had it reached Thuram, Sucic. They've had that consistent spine of the team. Zielinski's won it back. Sucic for Barella. Bernabé working hard. Di Marco gets it back from Zielinski. Di Marco across. Thuram nearly got there. Is it a corner?
Yes, there is a deflection.
Should be.
From a defender.
Before Lautaro Martinez signed in 2018-19, Inter hadn't won the Scudetto since the treble-winning season when Kiva was still on the pitch. He's about to win his 3rd domestic title with the Nerazzurri. Carlos Augusto there with him. Thuram withdrawn, having scored the difference-making goal thus far. And Zielinski, having just been booked, is also taken off for Mkhitaryan. Wouldn't be the first Nesta to score on this ground. Boni on for Di Marco. Does he fancy it? Di Marco! Somehow away by Nicolucci Caviglia. Was nearly into the path of Lautaro Martinez. It was almost into the stride of Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, I don't know how Mkhitaryan missed it, but great defending by Nicolucci Caviglia. Barella was screaming for the ball at the back post area. He's just a little bit behind the Armenian.
Boni's done well. Lautaro releases Di Marco. Dumfries wants it in the middle. Di Marco. Dumfries! He can't believe it.
This is typical from Inter, involving Lautaro first, set up Di Marco and the opposite wing back, and there the bounce just in front of Dumfries made it a bit difficult.
Scuffed by Ordóñez, that's Akanji's header. Ordóñez straight to Lautaro Martinez. Boni waits in the middle. Lautaro, Barella, dropping the shoulder. Lautaro Martinez, that's wonderful. The finish less so.
Great shot by Lautaro Martinez. Everybody was expecting you to strike it with the right foot.
Into being patient in possession. Akanji, Bisek, through for Lautaro, Mkhitaryan in the middle. Here he is! And there's the second for the Nerazzurri. Made by the skipper, finished by Mkhitaryan. And if there are any doubts as to who the best team in Italy are, Inter show again why they're top of the class.
It's all coming, Patrick, from the wrong pressure by Parma, because I think Questo will be not happy with Inquist, who doesn't press Bisek, who's got plenty of time to find an interesting ball towards Lautaro that is in an onside position, because probably Troilo is playing him onside. Square ball towards the Armenian international, who finds an easy tap in for a 2-0.
The third goal of the season for Henrik Mkhitaryan. All of them have come against teams in the bottom half of the table. Pisa, Lecce and now Parma. He was mocked in certain corners.
And then easy for the midfielder coming with pace from behind to score the second goal.
And many of those young Inter supporters have been spoiled. Consistent success over the last 6 years, that's all they've known. Some of the older supporters remember the darker days, the lean years. Circati's ball forward. Almqvist is after it. Elfej there as well, 2v1. Here is Elfej, who scores in 3 straight games. But the flag goes up, he's just got the memo, and Inter's clean sheet is intact.
Yeah, for a second I thought that Almqvist was probably in an offside position, was going to leave the ball to Elfej. You can see, but look like both maybe were in an offside position. But Almqvist showing again how quick he is.
Nicolosi Caviglia with the corner and headed wide by Njai.
Parma are a dangerous team from set piece.
Carlos Augusto. Lautaro with a lovely first touch. Too strong for Circati. He's kept the ball here, Lautaro. Now Di Marco. They want a third. And Fratesi grabs a third. No, he hasn't. I thought it across the line, so did he. Still no goal this season for the Italy man.
How good is Lautaro, Patrick? The way he controlled the ball, then is so strong. Won a couple of 50-50 challenge. I thought was over the line as well. But with the goal line technology, maybe, there is no doubt.
It's Thuram who got the opening goal. He's already with the eyewear.
He's the one. It looks like the one you want to have party with.
Njai. How much longer does Kevin Bonacina let the game go? The corks are about to pop. Fratesi battling away with Carboni. Dumfries felt he was fouled, didn't have a free kick, but surely that's the end of the game. Thuram's ready, they've had time to prepare that. It's done, it's over, it's official. Inter beat Parma by 2-0. They can't be caught now. And the Nerazzurri are the Italian champions for the 21st time. It's they who are the Serie A aces. They can yet double down and make it blackjack by becoming the Cup Kings in 10 days' time. But Kivu's side have played their cards right from start to finish this season. And Manuel Pascali will reflect on these richly deserved scenes. Inter are the champions of Italy.
They deserved it, Patrick, because they've been the best team, the most consistent one all the season. They started slowly. I remember 2 losses in 3 games at the opening Kivu's adventure with the Inter jersey, but he's done a magnificent job after losing the Champions League final, after losing the Scudettos against Napoli, after losing the Super Cup, the Coppa Italia, everything. He did an amazing job and they are deserved the Campioni d'Italia.
And finally, the players can release some joy, let off all of that steam that's no doubt been building. They've had some near misses in recent years. It ends 2-0 tonight, a goal in each half, one from Thuram, one from Mkhitaryan. But now champions for the 21st time, the 3rd domestic title in 6 years. Kivu a champion at the first time of asking. Kivu a champion as a player for Inter, and now as the Nerazzurri boss. Match winners all across the pitch. From Lautaro at the top of the pitch to Di Marco on the left side. President Marotta celebrates once more. This group of players continues to hoover up trophies. They might have the odd year off, but they always come again. They always come back strong. And once again, next season, they will surely be the team to beat. They can still make it a domestic double, incidentally. Inter did that in 2010 when it was the treble. And look at that over those last 5 seasons. 2nd behind Milan, 3rd when Napoli won it. The last 3 years, 1st, 2nd, 1st, including last season when they were just a point behind the Partenopei. Çalhanoğlu couldn't feature tonight. But 21 is the number that Inter have won. And they're going to have 3 more matches in which to celebrate. Still 1 game to come here against Verona when they'll lift the trophy. Still a cup final at the Olimpico against Lazio. Still a league match to come against the Biancocelesti. But there's the senior management with some glorious names of the past as well on the pitch. And this campaign has clearly had one team far out in front ahead of the rest. Inter now on 82 points, 12 clear of Napoli with only 9 to play for. Nice memory there of Giacinto Facchetti. We'll leave you to enjoy these scenes of celebration. Inter have done it again. They've bounced back in the perfect possible fashion. And it could still be an even greater season in the next 10 days or so. Inter go 2 clear now of Milan. Still some way behind Juventus. But after the 2nd star on this ground in April 2 years ago, it's now 21. And Christian Kivu is a champion in his 1st season at the helm.